Every family feuds. That's what we've been spending the last few weeks in a series called Family Feud. It's been all about what to do, or not do, when your family starts feuding. All families are different, but they all have at least one thing in common. Every family is made up of imperfect people, and that includes you. So far we've talked about how God's patience towards us can help us grow in our patience for our family, how God's forgiveness for us can help us be more forgiving toward our families, and how the way we honor our parents shows how we honor God. Over and over again, we've seen that our relationships with our family members are intimately connected to our relationships with God. Today, we're going to continue with that conversation with one more idea. We've talked about patience, forgiveness, honor, but today we're going to wrap things up with one more word: love. But what is love? Well, Paul tells us in 1 Corinthians 13, he says, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails." See, this is an incredible description of what love really looks like. But I know that when I think about my family, especially when we all lived under one roof, all those things Paul mentioned usually just had sometimes in front of it. I was sometimes patient, I was sometimes kind. I was only sometimes envious of what they were doing or achieving or getting. But most of the time, I wasn't very good at all those things. Think about a family photo. Have you ever taken one? Your whole family shows up to get a picture taken, and there is the one person taking the photo telling you all how to stand, what to do in the photo, how to smile, where to be. And you probably all look like you're connecting and just having a great moment in that final photo. But you're really probably just thinking about how not to look awkward. A family photo doesn't show everyday life. It shows a moment in time. And in this moment of time, we were actually just thinking about how we looked and hoping we didn't look awkward. We wanted to put the best smile on our own face. But what would it look like if we focused on putting a smile on the faces of our family? Now, this of course doesn't mean we don't love our family. I know that we all love our families at the end of the day. But true biblical love looks different. Real love is selfless. It's the kind of thing that says you first. It's putting a smile on them before yourself. Real love is sacrificial. It's the kind of love that says, I'll go last, making sure everyone else is good and happy and taken care of before you think of yourself. And real love is spirit-led. I can't do all those things Paul listed on my own, and neither can you. We need the example of Jesus and the help of the Holy Spirit in order to treat our families with this kind of love. So just like we have been talking about all week, we can't show patience or forgiveness or honor to the extent we should without having a quality relationship with God. Whether you're talking about a friend, a family member, or just a stranger, we are able to love God and others because God first loved us. Not only that, but our love for God is made complete in the way we love others. According to John, it's not even possible to love God if we don't love the people God has made. In the same way, we prove our love for God by loving others, including our families. So by setting your mind and heart on the things of God and asking for help from the Holy Spirit, you can love your family like God has loved you, with patience, with kindness, and without envy or boasting or pride, and with honor and forgiveness at the forefront of it all. So guys, we end this series on Mother's Day, a day we honor and love on our moms for all they do. So as we think about true love, how can you show that to your mom? Not just today, but every day. How can you show her the kind of selfless and spirit-led love we have been talking about? So go and give your mom a big hug, tell her you love her, and serve her as she has served you for your entire life and will continue to serve you for your entire life. Have a great week, guys, and happy Mother's Day.